Are you not entertained? Is this not why you were here?
Oh, lucky bastard.
Are you being sarcastic or something, my son?
Fool, you should never mix your drinks.
What are you retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny camera. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck. Oh fuck, I've said shit.
Don't be an arse. Get a weapon collector class.
I could knock him out in the shed. Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you were here?
Right, everyone. I couldn't get on in time. My computer wouldn't recognise the camera, so I've been fucking about doing that. So yeah, there you go. That's why I'm late. No, I wouldn't recognise it. So I keep unplugging it, and yeah, I'm on now. So how are you lot then? I'm all right. All right. We'll see who gets on, seeing as I'm late. Tactical's Eddie's late again. Tut tut. Dan, you're right, Dan. Right, Tactical, you're right, Dan. Yeah, that's all it was. I just couldn't get the fun camera to work, so I'm on now. Dad said, puts on a creepy voice. Is anybody there? Yeah, I ain't been doing a lot today. I was just waiting for some people to get on and we start having a chat. You're right, Lewis. He said, how's my favourite bunch of nutters? We'll see, we'll see. Sold a couple of crossbow accessories tonight. Still waiting for one bloke, though, who's done the usual shit. Sent me messages saying, yeah, I'll buy something off you. And then when I've sent them the messages saying, you know, here's the price and that, just didn't get back to me again. Yeah. Donbut's all right, Dan. He's all right. Rich, how you doing, mate? You all right? What the fuck? Said, got my delivery well, please. Oh, nice one, mate. Nice. That's good to know. That's good to know. Yeah, with your bit of money that because you purchased that off me, I'm glad you like it, mate. I'm going to invest that back into some money to do some broadheads. Because I ain't got no broad. Well, I've got 3 broadheads, but someone's claimed them at the minute. So yeah. I need to do more broadheads, more bodkin tips, and more bayonets for other people. But yeah, cheers for that. What the fuck? I appreciate that. I'm glad it got you all right. Dan said, any plans for next weekend, bank holidays? I'm not sure. We've got like a thing round here. You know, like a lot of places will have like a Jubilee sort of party type thing. So I might go to that if I can be bothered to buy. So if I can afford the ticket, they're only about 12 quid. But, you know, 12 quid, and then you can need money there, booze, shit like that. You're going to need about fucking 40 quid probably. I might go to that, but if not, I might just live stream, do a drunk live stream. If I've got the hours for it. No, I should by then still just have enough hours left on StreamYard. I might do a late night one. We'll see. I'm not really sure, Dan, to be honest. I've not really got anything planned. But I might do I know a lot of people won't be interested in it, but I might do a sort of well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might put that flag up there and we'll do a Queen's Jubilee themed live stream. But that'll just cause arguments, really. Oh, well. I'll get drunk and I won't care. Lewis had bought one of those Anglo-armed rainbow hole knives. All right. Nice. Yeah, I know the one. Yeah, I've got one of them. Where did you buy that from then? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's not a bad little knife. They're quite small. Did you see my video on it? Yeah. It'd be even better if it was a bigger knife. That knife in a big size would be great, I think. Yeah. Carter, how you doing? He said evening all, finally leaving for USMC boot camp on. Oh, nice one. Nice one. Bloody hell. What, and is that to join up that's the Marines then? Is that to join up for the Marines then? Nice one. Dwayne Myers was in the Marines. I know that. Who else do I know who was in the Marines? Well, I know Dwayne Myers was. You know Dwayne Myers anyway, don't you, Carter? I'm sure you do. Do you know Dwayne Myers, XDM50? Well, congratulations, mate. Good on you. Good on you. Lewis said, yeah, local shop made me write my name and address. That's so. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Weird. There's the Tanto that I made. Only one slightly annoying thing about it. I let a little bit of grit get inside the sheath, and now it's developing its own natural fuller. It's my own fault, though. I should have cleaned the fucking Kydex out. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Did it come out pretty much as the design showed? So yeah. Metallic, how are you? You alright? I'll see you on. I'm not sure I know him. In fact, yeah, XDM50. I thought you might have known Dwayne Myers. XDM50. XDM50. Actually, you might. He's probably worth subbing. Carter. Yeah, funny thing is, I thought you knew him, and that might have been where we met each other from Dwayne Myers' video. He's obviously American. I think he's about 60. Maybe 65. He's in his 60s anyway. But he's a good bloke. I've known him for absolutely years. Because at one point I used to make pry bars. You know my pry bars I used to sell. I would make them, send them to him, and he'd sell them. He'd sell them then. I thought you knew who. Yeah, he said, "Oh, I am actually." I thought you knew XDM50. I thought you did know who he was. Yeah. Nurse said, I'm working on my weapon corner. Nice one. Nice one. Is that what, to display stuff, or is that to make stuff? Yeah, Carter, I thought you was sub to XDM50. Yeah, Dwayne. I've known Dwayne for years and years and years and years. He did want me to send him a load of crossbow accessories, but the problem was I was really busy at the time when we was going to do it, and I never got around to it. And the other thing is, it's so bloody expensive now to send big packages to America. I think it would be difficult for him to make any money. XDM50 is the Dwayne Myers channel that I was talking to Carter about, Zed. Smiley, you right, mate? Anthony, you right? Someone said, love the Tanto, mate. Thank you. Yeah, there it is. I was saying, there's a little bit of grit inside the fucking Kydex sheath, so making it. It doesn't bother me, though. Yeah, I was really happy with that. It's come out good, considering what it's made of. I think I'll do some more Tantos soon. Jim's a bloody it's Friday. I didn't even realise. Oh, thank fuck for that. Yeah, there you go. Yes, it's Friday, and I was late as well. Darren, how you doing, mate? I'm not too bad. I've got a bit of pain in my side, which I think was from either doing that bottle cutting or straining for a shit again. So it's my own fault. But it should fuck off soon. It's mild. Where am I? Couldn't even find that for a second. Tactical said, I'm sitting in my new gaming chair in front of my new desk on my new PC. Where's my fucking Brian?
Lucky bastard.
There you go. There you go. That brick, yeah. That brick said, yeah, that knife looks great. Thank you, mate. Yeah, Nick was saying it looks like the Cold Steel one. And in all honesty, it is based off the Cold Steel one. Yeah, it is based off the Cold Steel one. It was just convenient that I already had this handle worked perfectly. But I was worried what this sort of, I don't know what kind of handle that is, but it's some kind of like glass reinforced sort of nylon type stuff. It's very sort of hard plastic, and it was durable enough to have a blade made of it that could cut and stab. Metallic said, I'm confined to my room with swollen feet and ankles. I've been overdoing it. Now I'm spending 90% of the time lying down with my legs rubbing support socks down to deflate. So, yeah, I'll take it nice and easy, Metallic. Take it nice and easy. Yeah. So. There's a display. I'm making a display cabinet with 3 shelves for one replica. One for replica handguns, one for Viking stuff, and one for police and hooligan kits. Not sure yet. That sounds good, Lewis. That sounds good. An happy anniversary, by the way. Thank you, mate. Yeah, 14 fucking years. 14 years on this channel. I've actually probably been on YouTube 15 years, maybe 15 and a half years, I reckon. Metallic said, what's the new video? Nice job. The sheath worked out well. Shame it's getting scratched. Yeah, I reckon it's my own fault. I think when I left a little bit, there's a little bit of dirt in there, and no matter how much I try to clean it out, I can't get it out. I've washed it out. I've put cardboard in it and tried to pull it out. But yeah, I reckon there's a little bit of grit in there. Got off of the workbench. I couldn't think what it was fucking called then. Dante, how's the new Spyro series going? Well, not the new. Yeah, how's the Spyro series going? I ain't done nothing to it yet. I've recorded probably 3/4 of it. I still need to add a couple. I realised there might be a couple of plot holes, so I've had to add bits, but it doesn't matter because I can always add bits anyway. Or not. Well, I suppose you call them plot holes, but it was a little bit too open-ended, if that makes sense. I want to have a proper conclusion to it. But yeah, it's coming. I don't reckon it'll be ready next week, though. I reckon it'll be the week after now. So not next weekend, the weekend after, I reckon. That'll give me plenty of time to do it as good as I can. But in all honesty, I haven't edited any more of it. Well, I hadn't edited any of it yet. I wanted to try and get all of the footage first. So yeah, I've got a couple more things to do. Zed said to Jim, by the way, I've been meaning to ask you, is that Phoenix talk still working? Mother said, evening, Mike. You're right, Mother. He said, I'll send you 65 euros or pounds on PayPal later. It's not enough for everything, but enough for the things you need. That should sort it, mate, because I might be able to find somewhere cheaper that sells the ink. And you want me to keep that aside, don't you? You don't want the stuff straight away, do you? Your crossbow stuff. Zed said, Dan, I'm still waiting for Mike to proofread my story, so I wouldn't expect too much in that line. No, sorry, Zed, I haven't read it yet. Yeah, you'll know when I do, I'll let you know. Tactical said, WC has a dirty sheath. Giggles like a schoolboy. Fuck's sake. Anthony said, don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, hit the like button. Hit the like button. I'll tell you what I have done. I don't really want to tell people, though, with my luck of things, but it'll make my life slightly easier if it stays on there. Coffee. Two good things. Coffee websites can now take PayPal and credit card and debit card donations. So you don't need PayPal to donate via coffee.com. And if you go on to coffee.com, scroll down a little bit and look to the side, there's a store on coffee.com now selling stuff. my stuff. You know, I'm selling stuff. The prices are slightly higher than if you buy it off me via eBay. Not eBay, sorry, emails. But because of the fees. But for all the people who keep fucking me over through emails all the time, or whatever it is, this will be you can buy it. You know, buy it like it would be a shop. Metallic said, I visited a few shops and fondled some nice blades. One bloke kept trying to convince me to buy a knuckle duster. And the throwing style, Jordan over. Told him they were illegal to even know. That's a shame, but it's nice to be able to go and look at them, isn't it? Did you get to hold the knuckle duster in that? Yeah. It's nice to look at them, isn't it? It's nice to look at the naughty things. I remember when we went to France when I was about 12, and I remember seeing the gun shops there, and there was a gun shop with like bars on the windows, but you can still see in there. And there was pump action shotguns and butterfly knives and flick knives and knuckle dusters and all that. Yeah, I loved all that. Didn't go in there though. I think it might have been shut at the time. Who was you talking to there, Zed, saying looks like his camera is really giving him grief tonight? Dan said he always puts on a good show. I don't know who you two are talking about there. I don't know. That's confused me. Listen, Mike, I've got a question. How do you deal with people that are anti-weapon collecting? I've got a few family members that think I'm a terrorist or a head case. Most of my family don't really have any issues with it. If I obviously have strangers in the house, I would cover that up with that flag, because strangers, you don't know how they're going to react. They can be one way or the other. They can be trying to take shit off the wall, which is annoying. I had a workman come in here once. Just come in, take a gun down, just started clicking it. Yeah, he didn't know what he was getting off the wall. But no, I don't have if I have any issue with anyone being sort of anti-weapon type things, it's people online, and I'll just block them if they start any pathetic bollocks. You know what I mean? Well, I'll give them a chance, but you know. Metallic said here, he said, only if the police come around and see it. I laughed and said, I wasn't about to risk trying to get it in my hand luggage. Exactly. My dad, as a teenager, went to prison for bringing back a load of flick knives from France. Tactical said, quote, WC quote of 2022. It's nice to look at the naughty things. That just reminded me of something. I watched this the other day. I bet there ain't many of you have seen this fucking film. I didn't know about it. I don't know how I found it. I think I was looking up John Waters. And if you know John Waters, you know. But yeah, I came across this and I thought, if I can get it for a couple of quid, I'll buy it. I'd never heard of it. It's all right. John Waters films are bizarre. They're all really, really, really weird. And that's very, very, very weird. It's about sex addicts and sort of like prudes, or they call them neuters. Yeah, it's quite weird. I don't know what half the people are talking about here. It's very, very, very weird. Metallic said, lol, I think it was the look on my face as I was playing with him. Playing with the goods that made him come over. Zed, if you can't see me, that's something you're in, because I've just checked the stream. Mine's all right. Someone asked Zed what he's on about because it's very, very confusing to me. I'm worried now. Has Mike been got by his spirograph or something? What, can you not see me or something? I'll carry on. Jamie, how you doing, mate? You alright? Jim said, my landlady mate is over the moon that her ground floor is heavily armed. For UK standard, no. That's good, isn't it? That's what you want. That's what you want. A lot of people aren't bothered by it, though. A lot of people aren't bothered by it, and that's a good thing. James, how you doing, mate? The best film about sex addicts is Crash. Crash is good, but Crash is a serious film. This is pure comedy, just pure stupid comedy. Got Tracy Ullman in, Selma Blair, with great big. Put it this way, her name is Ursula Udders. Yeah, it's actually it was a lot. It was better than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, that's it, James. Yeah, J.G. Ballard wrote Crash, didn't he? Yeah, I quite like there's quite a lot of J.G. Ballard stories that are decent. Rich and Mike, you like the Dr. Roxo torture clip? Yeah, that was good. That was good. Someone, yeah, I was gonna say someone messaged Ed telling me he needs to refresh the fucking thing. Samurai Bird today, everyone. Mike, I watched New Kids in Your fucking brilliant. It's good, ain't it? Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. Nice one, Samurai Bird. Oh, by the way, I got your emails. I ain't had a chance to reply yet, but yeah, it's good, ain't it? It's as good as any comedy out now, if not better, and it's as good as it's probably better than it used to be, isn't it? Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was excellent as well. I'm glad to know someone finally watched it. Tactical said, we can't see or hear you. Or am I taking the piss? Well, that's what I was starting to fucking wonder with Zed. Zed's comments, I was starting to think, so it's taking the piss or something. Jim said, plus dad is full on license, so that helps. Yeah, that's good. Samurai Bear said, I love Tracy Ullman. Tracy Ullman was good in I Love You to Death. Do you know what? That's the first film I've seen her in. I've not actually, because she's quite famous in America, isn't she? She's probably more famous in America now than she's over here. But I've seen her TV shows. That's the first film I've seen her in. Yeah, John Waters, mate, you did Pink Flamingos. If you've never seen Pink Flamingos is one of those. It's not a good film, but it's actually in the American archive thing. You know, the American film archive that, you know, puts films that they class as historical and historically important in. Pink Flamingos is in that. But Pink Flamingos is one of those films that they reckon you should films to see before you die, sort of thing, or must watch films just for the experience of it. Yeah. Be fucking prepared though if you do watch it. Lewis said, right, I'm pissing off to bed now. Hopefully I'll be on tomorrow's stream. Also watched Leon the first one. Leon's good. Yeah, I like Leon. Yeah, Leon's great. Irishman said Tracy Ullman was good in Three of a Kind. Yeah, I don't think I've put not put a red word put. I've not actually seen Tracy Ullman in any films before. That's the first one I've seen her in, but I know of her. James Layton said Waters put Baltimore on the map. He did. Yeah, that's all filmed in Baltimore. I was watching the extras of it because the old lady in it, I can't remember her name, she sort of agreed to do the film before knowing what the film was about, read the script on a train on the way there, and said she couldn't stop crying and she didn't want to be in it. And when she got there, but when she met them all, and you know, and then she said after she'd been in after But her experience of making the film, she said, was the funniest time she's ever had, ever. Yeah. Because she was worried, because when she found out who John Waters is and all that, and what this is about, that's her there. I can't remember her name. I don't know if she's very famous or not. But, what's her name? Don't think it says on here. Yeah, it's good. It's worth watching. Now, something different. It wasn't amazing. Oh no, Zed. Yes, Zed said, "Have you watched Personal Services, Mike?" I thought it was really good and quite fun. You know, I forget about that. She's in that, ain't she? I've seen some of that. I didn't watch it yet though. I've seen that originally years and years and years ago, bits of it, but I've never seen it. I wouldn't say I've seen it properly though. You know what I mean? Samurai said, "Yeah. You're like, I love you to death, Gracie. I'm Kevin Klein Carner. Oh, yeah. I'll have to look that one up. I've never seen that. Right. I've got that in my sort of history now. Yeah, I've watched a few films this week. So I watched, as I said, I bought that for about £1.50. Watched that. That was better than I expected. I also watched Julie Waters. No, it's Julie Waters in it. It's not Trace Ullman, is it? Yeah, you're right there, Zed. You are right there. No, you are right there. It's Julie Waters, not her. I watched Choose or Die on Netflix. That was pretty good. You know, it's worth watching. None of these films are the most amazing films I've ever seen, but they was all right. I watched them and I was, sort of satisfied. Thank you, Samurai. Yeah, do that. Send me a trailer and then I'll be guaranteed then. Yeah, thank you, mate. Jim said, I know he's talking to Zed there. Jim said, just watch Return of the Jedi. Stone Songbird. So I'll have to make that. Yeah, so I watched Choose or Die. That was pretty good. And I'll tell you what else I watched. I watched that new Candyman film. And I've been put off by that for ages because it kept getting marketed as a remake. And as soon as any film is marketed as a remake, I pretty much nearly always refuse to watch them because I think it's a bit of an insult a lot of the time. But to me, remakes are saying, I think you made a film, but I think I can make your film better. Not all remakes are like that, but some remakes are better. In example, if the original film was very low budget and whatever, like The Thing is a lot better than the original. Whatever it is it called The Thing, or is it Thing from Another World, which is then based on a book? But anyway, so I thought Candyman was a remake. It's not a remake at all. It's a sequel to the first film, and it's all right. I think if you like the Candyman series, it's probably worth watching the new one. And it is not a fucking remake though, it's an actual sequel. It's a proper sequel. 83 Gunner, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you on. I haven't seen you for a while. I've seen you obviously on your videos and that, and on Instagram. Wee Jock, how you doing, mate? He said, Mike, the one-legged knobbed shoe legend himself. There you go. Yes, I still have to buy 2 shoes. It's just only one of them's getting properly used. You know what I mean? Dan said, will you be watching the new Star Wars series? What are they on? If they're on actually saying that, I have got access to Disney. Yeah, I've got access to Disney in the front room saying that. But I ain't got it up here, but I could sit in the front room and watch Disney on the telly in the front room if I had to. Because I noticed the kids was watching it the other day, so there must be an account set up. There you go. Samuel Burr said there were 3 versions of The Thing. John Carpenter was not the original. No, that's it. That's what I was saying. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because John Carpenter was a remake. No, that's what I meant. essentially, because there's the Thing remake, isn't there, of John Carpenter's, but essentially John Carpenter's is a remake of a 50s film called The Thing from Another World, isn't it? That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, John Carpenter's Thing was a remake. That's what I meant. Yeah, John Carpenter's Thing was a remake itself. And then that had a remake that wasn't as good. But then again, they say like that new Thing, the newest The Thing, is not actually a remake, really. That's a sequel to the first one. No, it's a prequel, isn't it? Is it a prequel or a sequel? No, it's a prequel, isn't it? Yeah, anyway. Actually, I watched a film called Suicide for Beginners or something like that. It's quite funny. Is that is that like a Korean film or something like that? Or am I thinking of something else metallic? I always said The Brown Bunny is a very good film. I highly recommend it. You know what? I've never heard of that. Samurai said John Carpenter version was better. Yeah, John Carpenter's The Thing is one of my favourite films. Absolutely love that film. And that never fucking ages. That's still, you can watch that today and that's still not dated. And it's still got better special effects than most films that come out nowadays. Long time no see. How are you? Oh, fuck's sake. Brown Bunny. I never heard of that Irishman. I never ever heard of that. I'm sure I watched another film, but I can't remember what it was. Yeah, that's why I'm. Dan, if you ever wanted to know about when I'm on Twitch or not, if you follow me on Twitter, every time I'm not on Twitch, I'll put it on Twitter if you want to know definitely or not. That said, I like the original film and John Carpenter's version, but they're very different to each other. But the very, very best remake is Pingu versus the Thing. Even John Carpenter admitted it. But yeah, I think that's why John Carpenter's is good, is because it's completely different, isn't it? And it's a lot better updated, modern. Oh, you do, Dan. So you do see it then. All right. Because I say, if you want to definitely, I don't always, but 95% of the time I'll write on there. I'm not on. All right, nice one. Yeah, I've been in a weird mood this week because I've not started a new game yet, and I've been fancying watching films. I'm sure I watched another one. I can't remember what it was though. Wee Jock said, mate, handing in my notice tomorrow. I've been offered a new job, so my time with the Home Office MI5 has come to an end. Nice one, mate. Nice one. What are you going to do now, then? Just shoot your crossbows in there? Shoot your crossbows all day. James said, have you seen the Korean version of 101 Dalmatians? It's called One Dalmatian and a Buff. No. Oh, gosh. But said, no, it's about a bloke that accidentally almost becomes a serial killer when he tries to kill a woman he's obsessed with. All right. What was that called? I'll look it up. I'll find it. Hang on. How whack was that comment? I can't find it, but could you put that back on again? I'm gonna. Oh no, they are Suicide for Beginners. Where is that available? Well, I'd shut the fucking stream down then, don't we? Weed Jock said, nah, going back to my trade, mate. Truck mechanic, nice. Well, at least have a little bit of time off and just shoot your crossbows for a bit. Start a YouTube channel. I know you got a YouTube channel. Just start making YouTube videos. So yeah, if anyone wants to buy any of the stuff that I sell, go on to coffee.com. Let's go and have a look quickly. Coffee.com. Scroll down a little bit. There's a shop there now. and you can set the prices so you can do minimum price. So the minimum price is the actual price, £3.50, whatever. But the person buying the things, if they wanted to pay more, they can. But that will take PayPal payments and that'll take PayPal payments and credit card and debit card. So there's no excuses now. And so does coffee.com altogether now. You can donate via debit cards if you want. Might as well put that on, seeing as everyone's just put the link on. So while I'm talking about supporting, there's a way you can support this channel if you want. Some people get a bit weird about when I mention this, but there are people who want to support. And if I don't ever mention it, they'll never know they can. So if you do want to support, there's a thing called coffee.com. There's a link in the description, and there's a link in the chat from a thing called Nightbot. It says to give a one-off donation, click here. You don't have to pay with PayPal. You can pay with a credit card, debit card now, and you just leave a little donation. You can leave me a message. I'll read your message out. I'll play you a little video. And here's a little 30-second video showing you how to do it, just in case, you find it a bit difficult. You don't have to pay with PayPal. You can pay with fucking cards now. And as I said, if you scroll down, if you don't want to just leave a donation, go and buy a keyring. Go and buy a so on badge. I might even start selling the Spyroverse book as an ebook on there. I've not set that up yet because I just need to get the file for it. Thank you, Sunian. Thank you, if that's how you say your name. Sunian's just donated. See if he's left a message. I'm probably butchering your name there. Thank you, mate. That's massively appreciated. He's a Chechen warlord, threatens Poland. Doesn't look good, eh? Well, there you go. Exactly. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. There's also a way to get any of your comments read out. Thank you, Sunian. I appreciate that, mate. That means a lot. Cheers, mate. Thank you. But yeah, it's really easy to do, and it does massively help out. Every time someone donates, you actually make the channel a bit better. Zed said, by the way, Mike, have you read part 1 yet? I want to get that sorted before starting part 2. Oh, I was unaware. I'll read it sooner rather than later, Zed. Sorry, I didn't realise you was waiting for that. I thought you'd just done all 3 and was just going to send them in parts. All right. I'll read it later then, or tomorrow, and I'll get back to you. Kermit Dan, how you doing, mate? You all right? Winnie Jock said, sure information, Mike. I didn't actually work for the Home Office MI5, just to make that clear. That wouldn't bother me even if you did. I don't question these things. I don't care. Just to make that clear, though being a truck mechanic to trade, there's very limited government professionals in the area. Yeah, no, because I know you said about that. For it, don't bother me. You know what I mean? I don't know. Zed said there's only 2 parts of story 3. All right. I thought you said you were going to send me in 3 parts. All right. Not another Fed, Mike. That's a little in joke with me and Irishman. That's nothing to do with any of you, look, by the way. You have to watch someone else's streams to know what he's talking about No. Where am I? The person with the name I can't read out said, "Why am I on the naughty?" I don't know. One of my mods timed you out. Oh, is it Wizard? All right, nice one, mate. You're there. That's Wizard Trigger's a regular then. Yeah, just different account. You're all good, mate. You're all good. Yeah, I think one of the mods was just being careful about that comment you put on in case it was taken the wrong way by other people. That mean, yeah, Wizard Trigger. He's a regular. He may not be a regular on the live streams, but he's regular on the channel. Hang on. Oh, his name actually translates to Wizard Trigger. Yeah. What was we talking about? Oh, this is the bayonet I made. The one that if anyone wants to buy this, you can buy it. This is for sale if you want to buy it. It's a one-off. I doubt I'll make any more. So this is the square bayonet with the sort of fullers in it. They're not perfect, but you know. Just got another donation there. I think that was Samurai Bird, wasn't it? Thank you, Samurai. Bloody hell, thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Thank you, mate. You got a favourite video? I'll always play this one for I know that Samurai always likes this one.
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
Thank you, Samurai. I appreciate that. Those donations generally do help out a lot. He said, "You know my favourite." I'll have to I'll see if I can get a Kids in the Hall one for you as well. James said, "Mike, your 14-year recap was really good. Thank you, James." Yeah, I thought I'd put in like the highlights of it, so bits where you could tell I didn't like being on camera. I used to hate talking on camera. I used to hate being on camera. It was that old weird thing. When you first start being on camera, you don't like your own voice. But you soon get used to it, and that is just your voice. You know what I mean? It's just that is your voice. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Quite a few people did, actually. Yeah, I thought if I'd done a little thing like that, you could see the progress through the years. It makes it a bit different. Oshman said, "My neighbour has a rat. I've been looking up Max traps making videos. You never have the necessary bits and pieces in the shed when you need them." No, that's it. Think yourself lucky. I had the banhammer raised. But Tactical got there first. Yeah, that's Wizard Trigger. I didn't know it was him either until he said. But Wizard Trigger is a regular on the channel. It's just he's changed his name to being Chinese. Thank you. Yeah, if anyone wants to buy that, you can buy it. Sunian said, "A guy I know in the UK just bought an air bow, and a powerful one at that. Are they 100% still legal?" I'm not really sure. I think if they're still being sold, they should be legal. But I think there's a slight weird grey area now that people have to be very careful about. Dan said, "Can we have a moment's silence for WWA, which is Worldwide Arms Limited?" Yeah, a lot of these probably wouldn't know it, but Worldwide Arms Limited shut down 2 days ago, wasn't it, Dan? And that is where I got the Chinese Type 86S bullpup rifle from. Got my Bren gun from there. Got my Uzi from there. Yeah, and they've been going. How long have they been going for? 30. I don't know, a long time anyway. Then they shut down. Did it say why they shut down, Dan? Samurai said, "I was going to ask you to do a Kids in the Hall." Yeah, nice one. Yeah, great one. Think like I've got the one from that the Kids in the Hall Death Comes to Town, which I played last. Did you see that one? The Slingshot Warrior one. But that's not from the sketch show. But I'll see if I can get some from their sketch show. Irishman said, "Tactical, I have no problem with rats, so I don't mind them at all. I've fed them before." Metallic said, "Been watching Bob's Burgers today. They did an episode with a mechanical shark and kept making Jaws references." I've seen that. I've seen that one as well. That's I like Bob's Burgers. It's a good program, isn't it? I think they're doing a movie of that in a minute. Yeah, I like Bob's Burgers. I think that's good. Good bit of fun. Yeah. Wee Jock said, "My favourite dono clip is the one shown when someone donates 100 quid. It's Mike windmilling of his 1917 replica Bowie tied to his belt buckle, wearing a string vest and leather chaps." There it is. Only one person has ever seen that one. Oh, you didn't? Yeah, Sam. This is more. Oh, I've still got it. This because I was watching the Kids in the Hall. So this is on Amazon as well. About 10, 12 years ago, the Kids in the Hall did a TV series, a one-off TV series called The Kids in the Hall Death Comes to Town. And that's on Amazon as well. That's worth a watch. And I'll have to say his name, but Slingshot Warrior has a thing for busty redheads. When I saw this character, I thought, fucking hell, that's him. That's him. So I cut this together just for Slingshot Warrior. But this is from a Kids in the Hall one-off TV series they made called Kids in the Hall Death Comes to Town.
Okay, I got a friend.
Of course I do.
And he's into easy to get drunk chubby chicks.
So he should.
Truth be told, he's got a thing for redheads. So if he wanted to go see some of those, where would you suggest?
That would be the C-.
You want a shot?
No, I'm working. Water.
Yeah, it all comes back to me. You got a thing for redheads, didn't you?
No.
Yes, you did.
Maybe. Nothing. Okay, well, I'll take that shot.
That Slingshot Warrior down the local bar. Fuck it. I saw that and I was, that's him. That's him. This is what it's called, Samurai, if you ever wondered. I think it's got about, I think 6 or 8 episodes. It's worth a watch. It's worth a watch. Brain Candy I've seen. I've been trying to buy that on DVD recently. Oh no, I'll tell you what. It is actually on not eBay, it's on Brain Candy is on YouTube for free, you know. But I have seen Brain Candy, but I haven't seen it for years. I'll get the link up quickly. Hang on. Where is it? It's the last one I put on there. Right. Let's get rid of the playlist bit. They are. It is on there. It's on there. Right, where am I? There I am. It's back. James said, "Please like the show. 30 watches and only 19 likes." Yeah. And they've run off. You're right, Steve. Spider was laughing. Zed said, anyone seen Matt Easton's latest video? He solved the Bowie question. Bowie is Scottish name, so it's pronounced Bowie, not Bowie. Ah, nice one. Let's not start that again. But I'll give him a little clap for that. Nice one. Because he says Bowie, don't you? I noticed he said Bowie. Samurais are brilliant. I've never seen that. I've seen their movie Brain Candy. Yeah, Brain Candy's all right, ain't it? But the only problem with any films that are based on sketch shows, they're always really different because it's difficult to make a film based on a sketch show, ain't it? But I like Brain Candy. Brain Candy's pretty good. I like that Brain Candy gets a mention at the beginning of the new series as well. Jim said, I think the algorithm was doing weird things because out of nowhere I've been getting kids in the whole recommendations. Have you really? That's strange. They are very popular at the minute, though. Yeah, because they've got a brand new series out, Jim, on Amazon. It's really good, really good. That's strange, isn't it, that you've been getting them? Yeah. Especially if you haven't been watching it. Dad said, first time I heard it pronounced Bowie was in the god-awful film Silver Mistress. That film has a lot to answer for. James said, a guy who points a gun at his own face shouldn't be allowed to do women. Oh, God. I've got to play it now. But yes, I sometimes agree with you there.
Yeah. Look at that. It just knocked the dirt off.
But Wizard Trigger, if you're saying the David Bowie knife, even that could be pronounced. Now you're getting into even darker territory because now that could be the Bowie knife. Now you're getting into even darker territory because David Bowie is someone called David Bowie. So yeah, now we've got to start calling it the fucking Bowie knife. It's not a thing you want to go down. It's not a line you want to go down. 83 said it's like when everyone starts getting recommendations for the wet house. Yes, I don't bloody mention that. I was glad to hear the back of that. But yeah, it's weird, though, isn't it? It is weird. Yeah. Talking about weird recommendations, I did watch the recommendation about the I got a recommendation about some old lady who was a 98-year-old telling a story about sin. You seen that one? It's quite a good story, actually. Zed said it was that film that started the nonsense of holding the Bowie upside down. Yeah, there's quite a few. Is that one? Yeah, I've heard about that. Dynamic Dragoness said, I like your accent. Thank you. It's Southern England, if you wondered. 83 gonna saying hello tactical. Zed said David Bowie pronounced his name as in row a boat. So David Rowie, David Bowie. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. If that's how he pronounces it, then it's David Bowie. But you do get people saying David Bowie, don't you? So you're now going Bowie, Bowie. Fucking, I bet I could get some more in there if I tried. Definitely listening tactical. I was listening to my dad's army on the portable radio. An hour later, YouTube was showing me they don't like it up them. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, God. David Bowie called himself Ziggy Stardust. Well, there you go, Samurai. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yes. And probably other names, didn't he? But yeah, definitely check out that link I put on is to Brain Candy on YouTube. I might watch that soon. I just have to remember it's on there. Yeah, Death comes to town's worth a watch. It's quite funny. It's got all of them in, playing the female characters as well. So they're doing the usual thing. It's a proper, instead of a sketch show, it's an actual TV series. And funnily enough, that character I just showed you, that's actually Death. That one that I was saying, that is actually Death. Scrapyard Mark, how you doing, mate? You all right? He said, even if I'm fellow Southern Englander. There you go, mate. Nice one. Tactical said to Jim, "Did you see a study where they were talking about Pepsi? Got loads of ads on the phone for Pepsi. They need it under controlled conditions." Well, there you go. Well, the thing is, these fucking phones and that, they do listen to you, don't they? They do listen to you, and they'll deny it. I don't know. Do they even deny it? Samurai said, "Yeah, I'll watch it. I've been watching the old series since I watched the new one. So have I." Well, weird enough, because I knew that the new series was coming out, I'd started watching the originals before. Yeah. This is really good. They've always been really good, though, haven't they? I've always had a bit of a soft spot for the kids in the hall because they remind me of my teenage years. You know, when that was out, I think I was about 14, 15, and I'd stay up late at night on a school night watching that. Yeah, might have been a bit younger than that. I probably was because it was 90. I think it was 89 to 95. So when that finished, I was 15, but I wouldn't have been watching it when I was 9. I doubt. I might have been. Jim M said David Bowie bummed Mick Jagger. Good music though. I'm gonna have to show that comment. I did not expect to see that. Sorry, Jim. Fuck's sake. Right, where am I? That's a no, Mike. You are north of Dorchester. You're a northerner. Just down the coast. Fuck's sake. That's the first time I've ever been called a northerner. So he said, women on the streets today dressed a ratchet screwdriver. She turned a few heads. Samuel Burton, if you like Monty Python, then yeah. That's it. Yeah, I like a bit of Monty Python. Dan said, most definitely tactical. It's been a tough week. Bloody Monday, how you doing, mate? You all right? We're getting if freak shows keep coming on, I'll put subs only mode on. Dad was Dillinger, you right, mate? And he said you probably shouldn't own a David Bowie knife if you're a lad insane, though. But they're pretty useful for heroes to deal with scary monsters. Nice one. I'll give you a little clap for that. I don't think I've got a little clap. What have I got? I don't know. They are. This is just for you, Dad Dillinger.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
James said I had a mates driving from Georgia up to Wisconsin. They didn't bother booking a hotel until they got in the car, checked prices. It was $100 a night, and they discussed it in the car. After they discussed it in the car, it's $200. I'll put on subscribers only mode if there's freak shows coming on. Right, where am I? So I'm just having a look at the comments. See what's going on there. Fuck's sake. What else are we talking about? I don't know. Is it a full minute? That explains it. Do you know what, though? Weirdly enough, I was thinking about it. Just before I came on, I was wondering if we'd get all of the... But the problem is, every time something does happen, every time there's some kind of thing, you know, some kind of event in America, people go through live streams, see this stuff, and then come on here spouting bollocks without knowing anything about my channel or who I am and all that. So I was sort of expecting it tonight. Bloody Monday. Sorry, I hit the microphone. How's your week been, buddy? Been up to? Not really. I made this and did a bit of cutting with it. Oh, here you go. Though. Hang on. So, if you're watching this this live stream and you want to leave some kind of message, you know, that you think won't get shown, you know, there's things saying prayers for this and ban this, feel free to go onto my coffee.com donations, leave me a donation, and I'll read out any message that you leave. All right. The description is the way to donate. The link is in the description. It's also in the chat. I think called Nightbot will put it in there. So if you want me to read out these comments, just go on to coffee.com, leave a donation, leave your comment, and I'll read it out for you. All right, I promise. All right. Here's a little video showing you how to do it. Go on, I dare you. You can even pay via credit card. In fact, I double dare you. If you want to leave some kind of comment that you think, oh, I can't, he won't read it out, or I'll get blocked, coffee.com's the way to go. There's no censorship there. Go over there, leave it on, leave it, I'll read it out for you. Right. James says, does Zombie have a penis and has it been tested ballistically? He has not. He has not got a penis and it will never get tested. He ain't got one anyway, you fucker. Right. I just got a donation then. Luckily, I saw the name and recognised it. I thought, oh no, here we go already. But I will read them out if they want me to. Giordano, thank you for the donation, mate. I appreciate that. He said, if you could only own one crossbow, what would it be? Do you know what? I think it would be my R9 crossbow, which is the non-magazine version of the Adder, or it might be the Adder. I'm not really sure though. Maybe the R9 because I think I'll get more use out of it. Right, a little bit behind on the comments. Jeremiah said, "Have you seen the comedy The Art of Self-Defense?" I've never seen that one. Never seen that. I was said, with the current price of petrol, I filled the lawnmower vodka today. Now the grass is half cut. Fuck's sake. Ain't fair again said, looks good, Mike. Thank you, Luke. Samurai said, what was the sheath for your tender? Kydex. Kydex. It's that it's a I can't remember what they call it now, but it's a heat moldable sort of plastic. You heat it up, you can mold it round things, and then it'll stay in the form that you put it in. 83 again, Mike. What shaped knife do you think is best for a beginner to make? Not a tanto, put it that way. Maybe just some kind of. Well, do you know what? For an absolute beginner, I would recommend something like a sheep's foot with a completely straight blade, because you can do the grind so much easier. So if you had a blade like this, Luke, you know, like the sheep's foot ones, just imagine that's completely straight, and that's the edge there. A nice straight edge like that is so much easier to sharpen, to grind by hand, to get the bevel nice. That would be like the absolute easiest. But just a normal sort of, I don't know, and anything, just a standard sort of curved up blade ain't too bad, if you know what I mean. They're not too bad. But a nice straight one. Yeah, sax would be good actually. Yeah, just because that's like a straight clip. But said, I've had my cuppa break and I'm back to laying down with my legs elevated. It's a pain in the ass to comment from these positions. I'll probably go quietly into lurk mode. Fuck's sake, Metallic. Yeah, you keep your legs up and keep doing what you're supposed to be doing. Right, just trying to catch up. Steve said a lorry overturned all the costumes with the new series of Strictly Come Dancing. Police are advising all drivers to be careful and drive slow, quick, slow. Fuck's sake. Rhea said, just scrolled up. Looks like I missed all the trials. Yeah, you missed them. Oh, Giordano, sorry, here's your clip, mate. Thank you. But yeah, any sort of, like, a standard blade, a bit like this, Luke, ain't too bad. You know, just like the old normal sort of, you know, something like that, ain't too bad. But yeah, I think absolute easiest you could do would be a completely straight edge. Yeah, that'd be the easiest to do. Then the sacks would be good for a beginner. Exactly, yeah, exactly, Zed, because it's that straight, maybe with a little bit of a curve, and then no, I think they're completely straight, aren't they? Oh, did you see the two cargo ships that collided in the Pacific today? One was carrying red paint, and the other was carrying blue paint. Both crews were marooned. You're not gonna have to start titling these things "joke," so I don't have to read them. And that's not aimed at you, Irishman. Oh God, it's just Steve's doing it as well. Richard, inwards curved blades are the worst to sharpen, I find. The round stones are the only thing that's not very easy to fuck up. Yeah, exactly. James said, I'm coming around to Tantos. That pushable end face must be handy for some pretty fine carving with practice. I'll tell you what. Yeah, I'll tell you what. On a nice Tanto with a lovely fucking sharpened, yeah, they do cut certain things. You know, they're in very well. Sorry, Jim. I'm sort of, yeah. For certain tasks, that tip is very handy. Yeah. And the new Stranger Things, was it you saying about Stranger Things on Steve? I've not watched any of them. I will do one day, though. Looks like all the trolls pussied out. None of them left a comment on coffee.com. Come on. I'll double dare you. Go on. Only cost you £2. We had one night where everyone spent the whole night donating £2 just to insult me. Which, again, that's perfectly acceptable to me. But Samurai Bird, if you're still on, if you was asking about what that's made of, yeah, that's Kydex, the same thing I make my quivers out of. Yeah, you just heat it with a heat gun, or you can put it in an oven, but I do it with a heat gun. Heat it up, and it goes all sort of, floppy and, yeah. And then you can just put it in a press. Yeah, really good. Where am I? James said, crinkle cut blades are the best. You have to visit Spyverse Mall to get one. You do get those sort of curvy blades. Tactical said, I gave you a card earlier, the Queen of Hearts. What's that? What do you mean? That's confusing me now. I missed something there. That's a reference that's gone over my head there. Samurai said, I was wondering if you made the sheath out of wood, like a Japanese version. Originally, I was going to do leather, in fact, but I'll tell you the real reason I used this stuff was I wanted to do it really quickly because, I get you, tactical. The reason I used this stuff when I made this was because probably took less than 20 minutes to make that, and that's with filming it. Otherwise, because I don't mind making sort of wooden sheaves and scabbards and that, but they take a lot longer, don't they? Do you know what, Sam? I was making a sort of traditional wakizashi, but I need to redo it. I'll still finish it, so look out soon. I've got a sort of 3/4 made wakizashi. I need to redo the handle. The handle was absolutely perfect size until I wrapped it, and then when I wrapped it, it was too fat. So I need to make the handle thinner than it needs to be, then wrap it, and then it'll be right. Or don't wrap it at all. But Yeah, so I have got a sort of 3/4 made Whackers Ashy. I just need to get back round to finishing it off. I might have it in here. Let me look. Oh, no, it'd be in there. Let me look, because I don't think I would have it out, because it's not got a sheet. If I can find it, though. If it's out, I'll show you. Yeah, it's not there. It must be in the box, which means I'd have to that's all locked up and got all that crap on it. But yeah, it is going to be finished, but at the minute it doesn't have a scabbard, and it the handle needs redoing. Jim answered, "Are you still doing Tomcat 2 quivers, Mike? I haven't got one. Obvious thing to have, and I'll get paid next week." I am. Yeah, Jim, I got one ready. If you want one, I've got one ready for you. It'd probably be easier because you'll reply to my emails. If you get hold of me through emails, and I'll sort you out. Because I have got them. If you go onto my coffee.com, they're actually for sale right now on there. But if you buy through there, you'd have to pay about £2 more than you'd need to. But it's up to you. If you want to buy it through coffee.com and just buy it like a like you would on a store. Yeah, I've actually put a shop on coffee.com now. Or just email me and I'll sort you out. But I'll save you one, Jim. I'll save you one. That could be yours. Yeah, I'm still selling them. Sold. Funny thing is, sold one today. Sold one today, and a sling. The slings are all right, but they're sort of basic and their personal preference. Not everyone wants a sling, but these slings, they're £5, and I've designed it so that big ring will actually go over the bayonet. So it goes through the bayonet, and then the other bit goes onto your stock extender. Yeah, I have got them, Jim, and I'll save you one. I offered Tactical said Jim should get mates rates. I offered him mates rates before, and he said he didn't want it. He said he didn't want it, and he said he was up for paying full price. And he can have mates rates if he wants. I know he's like that. He'll say no, don't. Thank you, James. I appreciate that, mate. Oh God, here we go. Let's see what he's written. Right. James said, "What's the difference between Tactical Pirate and Pat Butcher's Gusset? Pat Butcher's Gusset has hair on it." Oh, for fuck's sake. There you go, James. Crypto, how you doing, mate? You all right? Samuel said, "I can do the Ito wrap and handle work. If you've got any questions, email me. I've built 3 katanas myself. There's a lot to it." Yeah, I will. Yeah, thank you, Samurai. Yeah, what happened was once I'd wrapped it, the handle was so fat you couldn't. Yeah, I need to thin down the handle. Jim said, "Nice. I'll email you over the weekend." Mike, nice one, Jim. Yeah, no, Jim. I've offered him stuff for free before, and he said no. Crypto said, "Did you see my shooting video?" What, this one?
Yeah. Look at that. It just knocked the dirt off.
Joking. No, your catapult one I have seen. I'll have to watch it again and comment. Mate. Richard was looking at those metal rulers. Saw you can get 1 meter versions for about £7. Only issue. They're all stainless steel. Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it, Rich? That would be good. But then, yeah, I don't know. It might be worth looking into. Yeah, thinking of those Forge builds might be worth looking into. Glad you're doing good, Crypto. No, I know you mean your catapult one. I also imagine Pat Butcher to be fully shaved. Dan said, "What game will you be playing next week?" You know what? I'm not sure, Dan. I may end up buying something because I'm a little bit bored. In fact, I'm bored shitless of shooting games. I've been playing so many shooting games. I'm bored of them, but that's all I've got. So I might look in finding a good sword-based game or something that's cheap. I might look into that Ghost of Tsushima. Actually, let me look up that now. I bet that might be cheap now. Tempted to get that if it's cheap. Right, let me have a look. Dan, if that's cheap on eBay, I'll fucking buy that. But it's got to be cheap though. That's the only thing. And at the minute, I'm bored fucking shitless of shooting games. And that's all I've got. 10 quid. Yeah, I might get that. That's cheap enough. Right, let me catch up with the comments quickly. James said again, camo with white arms. Jim said, sod mates, rates Mike. Mike needs the vodka and Rustler's There you go. See, I know. That's the multiplayer of Ghosts is, I'm sure, is on PlayStation Plus. It is, or it was. I've got it though. I think I did download that. Samurai said I was going to watch it last night, Slingshot. Well, oh yeah, Slingshot video, but I found I wasn't subbed to anymore. I'll fix that in a little while. Dan said the old Lord of the Rings games are great. Not sure if they're on PS4 or 3. I'll look into that. Dan said Bushido Blade and PlayStation 2 was a bomb. Yeah, never heard of that one. But I'm getting bored of I'm getting really bored of shooting games at the minute. That's all I've been playing lately. So I want to play something a bit different. Because I think the last sort of sword-based game I played was The Witcher 3. I loved that. We did, Mike. What about Evil Within? It's a bit like Resident Evil. I bought that and I couldn't get into it, Rich. I've actually got the Evil Within, and I'll try again one day, Rich. I'll try again one day. Maybe on a live stream I'll start it or carry on. But I have got that. I bought it for about 6 quid or something, and I just couldn't get into it. Mercury, how you doing, you mate? You all right? Mercury the meme. Steve said, Jim, you had a microwave, waffles and pancakes and bacon from Aldi. Just be glad I was eating late tonight. So. Gripto, I'm going to take a hot, relaxing shower and I'll be back. Go and enjoy yourself. Go and enjoy your shower. Do I want a Sprite cranberry? If you put vodka in it, maybe. Dad, I just bought an Xbox 360 again. Busy downloading all the old games. On 67 of 150. Nice. Yeah, I think you can get that Ghost of Tsushima. Let's get it. I want it buy now. I'll see what price it is. If I can get it for like under a tenner, I might buy it. A bit dear actually. Still, a tenner. But I'll look into something. But yeah, the games I've got. So I was tempted to start playing Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain again. I've got that, but I played that. I've got Assassin's Creed Syndicate. And that's not a shooting game, is it? Maybe I'll play that. I might play that, Dan. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. That's the one that's got my knuckle dusters in it. I've got Mad Max. Again, that'll be a shooting game. And I've got all of the modern Lara Croft games. Tomb Raiders. James says summer's coming. Shed stream soon. We can have a live darts off. I'm up for that. What, like a normal daytime one. There was one last week. You missed out. But yeah, up for that. How old am I? I'm 42. Jim says, still, never been oldie. My mum says it's a pain in the arse. Tactical said, I've been waiting for over a year for you to stream Tomb Raider. Maybe I'll go for Tomb Raider. And I can play all 3 of them. Maybe Tomb Raider. I've got them installed. But I'm not sure at the minute. It's just I'm getting a little bit bored of shooting games, that's all. I want to do something different. I'll tell you what I might play. Maybe Final Fantasy VII remake. But we'll see. I've got plenty of games. I just need to fucking decide on one. James said I subbed to Google Stadia this month. It's like Netflix for games, 4K quality, cracking games on there. That sounds good. Yeah, a lot of the games I play, I don't mind leaving them late, you know, as long as I don't have major spoilers. And even if I do, I just tell myself it's a lie. Mercury, why do I look older or do I look younger than 42? Quite good lighting in here, though. I did notice, though, I don't know if this has been a while coming or I just haven't noticed it, but I noticed in the fucking mirror, my beard's quite long at the minute, though, and it has quite a lot of different hair colours in it, but I noticed there was quite a lot of grey in my fucking beard yesterday. So, yeah. But it might just be because it's quite long. It's getting a bit scraggly now. I'm going to have to let everyone off with the food talk tonight because it seems like everyone's doing it. So, can't win tonight, Dan. Thank you for trying, though. I'll tell you what I have done. It's a little bit late, though, but I've started growing some vegetables now. So, yeah, it's a little bit late, but I still should get a harvest going. It's just I should have done it a couple of months ago, but yeah. So I've got a little bit of a garden going now. Dad said, you need a shave as well. Yeah, exactly. Dad said, the family curse is trying to distract you. You know what? I thought that to myself. I thought, if this goes completely grey, I'm going to look even more like bloody Tactical, aren't I? At the minute, Jim, I've got potatoes, tomatoes, peppers, carrots, beetroot, radishes, spring onions, a bit of celery, and I'm going to do some cucumbers. So a little bit late, but I should still be able to get something, shouldn't I? It's just if I'd started months ago, I would have probably already had some plants growing, wouldn't I? Mr. X, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you on. How are you? And he said, good day, Mike and others. Wee Jock said, Mike, what's your opinion? If you had to choose between a new EK whip shot or the repeating siege crossbow, what would you get? Let me look them both up. So what's the whip shot? That's the whip shot is the magazine bow, isn't it? Compound bow. And what's the repeating siege crossbow? Is that the magazine compound magazine one? I don't know over that. Probably crossbow. Yeah, the mountain chops have almost gone into one, haven't they? Yeah, there's not one thing at the minute. With a beard that's longer. Rich said, you get any crops growing, remember to do children of the corn. Ain't gonna be that good, Rich, sadly. Grows on but a ballistic penis, a turnip for a parsnip. Weed Jock said all those veggie lists as a code for a massive weed plantation. Dad said the only thing I've grown this year are wildflowers for the bees. Everything else has died. Mercury said I look 4.503 billion years old. Thank you. I take that as a compliment because if someone that old looks like this, you know, that's amazing. Mike. Wizard Trigger said, Mike, could you make an airbow? Probably. I don't know. You'd have to be a bit careful over here, though. Because you have to be careful with the power limits of it, and you can easily go over and then get in trouble. McPlop, no, Tactical said the weed jug. It reminded me of drinking game on the Fast show. Ralph and Ted. Mr. They're doing okay here. Fingers are still not quite up to much woodwork, but once the nails go back, it should be sweet. Yeah, it does take a while though, don't it? But yeah, I'm glad that's getting sorted for you, mate. That'd be nice to see you getting some stuff done. So Mike's going for the Wolverine with a goatee look. Yeah, the bloody hell's a lot. Well, it's a lot of variation, but not a lot of it, if you know what I mean. I'm going to the allotment tomorrow with my camera, and almost as late as you are. I'll give you some tips. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, a lot of it's all stuff in pots. It's a lot of stuff in pots, and it's all quite late, but should still have time, I think. So yeah, like potatoes, I'm growing in, big old fucking, like a bucket type thing. Carrots in there, but it'd only be a couple of each because I've only got so much. My issue is getting the fucking compost, but my brother-in-law is getting a load tomorrow because he's had a load of stuff like that delivered down their work, and he's going to go and get a couple of boxes of it. Yeah, then we'll be ready to go for some more shit then. What's an air bow? It's like an air rifle, but it has a tube, and you slot a hollow arrow on it, and then you shoot it. Jim said, not too late. Nice one. Yeah, the funny thing is, Jim, look, I've got these. I haven't done them yet, though. So that's cucumber. They don't have quid each or something like that. I just thought I'd get them. But most of them say, it's still fine. May to June. Yeah. We've still got time. Mercury said, I told you that 2 times, though. Irishman said, I planted tomatoes recently, and I found out you have to separate them and replant them. Nobody said it was so much hassle being a farmer. I want to plant and leave. Richard, airbows are a bit of a grey area with the law. Zombie Slayer, how you doing, mate? You right? Airbow or airbowie? Or airbowie? Yeah, airbow, airbow, or airbow. Is it a fucking airbow? You know what I mean? Well, a lot of it, apart from them 3 things, which I'll probably do tomorrow, Jim, everything else is in already. Yeah. Yeah. Air Bowie. Got an Air Bowie. Tactical says we need to get him a male shirt, Bennett. Yes, let off some steam, Bennett. Just if I could still have my trench knife, I could pull that look off. Fucking great, I reckon. Oh God, I'll have to look up some Bennett clips actually. Right. Yeah. I'm gonna look up some Bennett clips, I reckon, later. Let me just go to my fucking Twitter and send myself a message. All right, done. Wizard Trigger said repeating airbow would be a beast of a build. You'd have to do that like a I reckon you'd have to do that like a minigun type thing. You'd have to have about 8 barrels that twist, I reckon, or some shit like that. Zombie Slayer said can never get into gardening. So much investment and and time for a few quid's worth of vegetables. Yeah, I reckon though, because I'll be honest with you, why I'm growing vegetables now is because we're gonna fucking need to save the money soon. It's getting to the fucking stage where, well, I'm gonna need it. Yeah. But I know what you mean, though. Vegetables ain't a lot, but I don't know. It'll save a bit of money. That was some party last week, Mike. Love the footage. You've confused me now, Tactical. Or is that a fucking is that a thing for a? Oh, I can't really talk. Is that for me to put a clip on? I don't get it. Useless fucker I am. Right, where am I? James has swapped my crossbow for an air bowie, and now I have a air cross bowie bow bowie. Samurai said, Mike, you need to use the clip from South Park when the kids buy martial arts. Yeah, and then get the fucking ninja star in the eye. Fucking hell. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, Tactical, I'm fucking useless. Hang on, Tactical, that was some party last week, Mike. Love the footage. I'll get there eventually. Problem is, I have so many clips, I forget what I have now. I forget what I've got on here. But yeah, Samurai, that'd be a good one. That'd be a good one. Richard said you could do a double barrel airbow easily. Just have a three-way valve with tubes. Yeah, that would work, wouldn't it? That would work. Zombie Slayer said a mate of mine put a £145 in his tomato setup and only recently got a single lot out of the tomatoes. He'll be dead before he sees the return on investment. Yeah, that I wouldn't bother doing. The investment I've put into these vegetables is 13 quid. That's it. I'm not putting any more money than that. 13 quid. That's all I've put into it. And normally I wouldn't even bother doing that. But I was struggling to get any sort of soil compost, you know, I was just struggling. So I had to buy some. But we're getting a load for free now. So yeah, 13 quid. I'll get all the pots for nothing. You know, if it come to it, see, normally when I grow stuff, I don't put no money into it at all. So it would all be seeds out of the stuff in your kitchen, you know, old potatoes for growing potatoes. You know, you can make pots out of fucking pot noodle pots, shit like that, or any old fucking thing. Yeah. But I've got a load of pots for nothing anyway. Like loads. Yeah, 13 quid. If it might not have even been that, it might not have been 13 quid. But I would not put no more money into it than that. Oh my. Grow potatoes and make moonshine. I'm tempted to start making booze again. We'll see what happens. If booze prices start going up and shit like that, or it becomes hard to get, I probably will. Dad said, well, according to the Ruskies, we'll all be eating each other in a week or two. Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Hey, for Airgun said that clip was comedy gold. It's a good one, isn't it? Tactical made that. And it fucking works perfectly. Because what's so funny about that one is I am actually a fucking twin. And the original Cray Twins film, me and Malcolm could have been in that as the kids. You know, when they're the kids in the original Cray Twins film, and they get given those crocodile toys. Me and Malcolm actually rehearsed to do that, in the 80s. Well, probably would have been the early 90s. It was about, I don't know, late 80s, early 90s. Someone said, grow potatoes and make a potato gun. Exactly. It's the big bore things, yeah. Zombie Slayer said, my research, I'm growing an aquatic plant called Azola, which you can use as a biofertilizer and animal feed. Well, that's it. Well, the thing is, if you're properly prepared, after the first sort of setup, and you know, if you compost all your organic food waste, you don't actually need to spend any money on anything really, you know, unless you you know what I mean. You sometimes it helps to, you know, get you know, spend a little bit of money, but if you're prepared properly, get your seeds each year and all that, and yeah, you probably don't need to spend any money. 13 quid for me, that's a lot. I wouldn't normally spend any money, but I had to because I couldn't get the fucking soil. I couldn't get nothing. And I can't use the shit out of my garden. It's fucked. Singh said, all right, Mike, I chucked a couple of old Tesco cherry tomatoes in a pit in the garden and grew a tree. That's it. That's it. Well, my original set of seeds came out the fridge. Wizard Trigger said, this shows a country farm its weapons of the future. Exactly. It can be anything you want. It can be absolutely anything you want. Exactly. It can be anything you want. Just not this.
That's beautiful. That's what we call diarrhea.
Now there's some fertilizer for you. There's some fertilizer for you. So I think seaweed can be used as fertilizer as well. One day I'll go down to the beach and I'll get some. Yeah, I think I can. James said, just take your knife to Tesco and take the cuttings off all the veg. 0 startup cost. Good idea. Well, I'm growing some fucking spring onions now. That was just the offcuts of spring onions. Natalia said, I'm going to go for a kip. Don't know if I'll be on tomorrow night. But all being well, I'll be on the laptop at home next week. Good night, Metallic. Have a good sleep. And I hope you're sweet dreams. I hope your swelling goes down and that. Yeah, take care, mate. See you later. Zombie said, I'll make up my own growth media with some iron and nutrients. No nitrogen necessary. There's a slingshot or a head digging for gold. Exactly. Yeah, there you go. There's a bit of fertilizer for you. It doesn't look like that old fucking shit that liquid shit they spread on the fields. It looked like that, I reckon. Just a lot more noise. Oh gosh, he's having a shower right now. Probably making weird noises.
That's what we call diarrhea.
Yeah, good night, Metallics. See you tomorrow, maybe. If not, see you in the week. See you next weekend. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, shitalizer. I don't know what I'm going to do next weekend, though. If I'm in, I might do some kind of Jubilee themed thing. It'll probably cause more arguments for not. Because I'm not really I'm not a royalist or anything, but at the same time, the royal family don't bother me, though. You know what I mean? I'm not like a massive fan of them, but at the same time, they don't bother me. So if it means we got a nice long holiday and got an excuse to drink, then that's good enough for me. Yeah, Rich, I'll have to play that clip you sent me now, and it'll be Weapon Collector's viewers. Rich said, torturing us with the slingshot warrior clips, Mike. If anyone wondered, this is the Tanto I made the other day. There's a video of it online. An iron thing is a little bit of grit inside the sheath. It's starting to develop its own fucking natural fuller. It don't matter. I don't mind. Funny thing is, that doesn't look too bad anyway. Just give it a bit of a yeah. But there was a little bit of grit in the fucking Kydex. Thank you, Mr. X. I was quite happy with that. I was quite happy with it. I like a Tanto. And this handle was off of a stealth knife. But I cut it down the middle, split it down the middle. Yeah, and then put it on. I think it's come out all right. Thank you, Mr. X. Zombie Slayer said the inflation reality hit me in Aldi the other day. Everything has gone up. Some by 10%, some of it by 50%. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Since that's gone up and the electric's gone up, I'm really noticing it in my ass. So I think I'm probably going to have to start growing fucking vegetables. So occasionally, on days there's nothing to eat, I'll have to eat. Might be getting that desperate. That's a little grit in the sheath. A little grit in the sheath, you'd bleed to death. Fuck's sake. That's that they did use human shit as fertilizer. I think they still do, don't they? I think they do still. That's what the night soil collectors were for, and they use human piss in the wool trade as well. So glad they don't do that now. Piss pullover. Yeah, they used to collect piss and shit, didn't they? And fucking dogs, didn't they? Didn't dog shit used to have something to do with tanning leather? I'm sure dog shit used to have something to do with tanning leather. Let's Google it. Dog shit leather. Dog shit tan leather. Let's see what comes up. Secret ingredient, yeah, dog poop. The secret ingredient in Victorian leather. Yeah. Dog feces were used as a tanning process for leather. Yeah, fuck that shit. Richard and Mike, you reckon you could do the same with a solid plastic Halloween costume knife handles? Well, possibly, yeah, if that's solid plastic. Because this is quite sort of sorry, I keep playing that. This is quite, I don't know what this is, but it's very sort of, you know, dense. It's sort of harder than wood sort of thing. I bet you probably could. Mr. X said, used piss to get phosphorus once upon a time. That's it. It's surprising what they used to use, isn't it? Wizard Trigger said, that's where the phrase not a pot to piss in came from. That's it. I remember that now. You say that. I ain't got no video. I ain't got no piss-related videos, have I? There you go, though, just in case, you know.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
You know, we're talking about all the important things now, like collecting piss and shit and dog crap. Tactical said, did an online shop today and was surprised at lack of some basic items, shaving foam, ravioli crisps. It's starting to hit. No, but it's true, though. It's true. You can never tell when you're taking the piss or not, Tactical. Zing said, Google that scat porn comes up. Oh, God. Birds in blonde is shitting on each other. Fuck's sake. Oh, Christ. If anyone's in the market for a bayonet, this one's for sale right now. It's a square bladed one with fullers in it. It's about the same length as the normal one. Richard said, I have one as a kid. It was like a knife ghost face used. It was a solid block of rubber like plastic. That serves me right, doesn't it? Yeah, you're getting what Zed's issue was. Keep doing so many jokes, you couldn't tell. I couldn't tell whether he was taking a piss. And then every comment I just thought was a joke. Right, so Jim, I'm going to put a little thing with this to remind me that you want that. Do you like the Wizard Trigger? Right, let me put this in there and then I'll know that's yours. I better be careful on that fucking coffee.com thing in case the ones that sell on the... Well, no, luckily enough, I've always got spares though. I've always got spares on my crossbows. So if I ever sell out of quivers or slings, I could always just take them off mine. Yeah, they are, Jim. I've put a little note on that now, so I know that's your one. just the right timing for me as well. Yeah. Right, where am I? Down to during the pandemic, I avoided all supermarkets and walked to corner shops. They're about 5 within walking distance. They had everything supermarkets didn't. No waiting either. That's mad, isn't it? It makes you wonder, don't it? If, yeah, you know, if it's sort of deliberate. Tactical said, as a nice touch, stamp your logo in Jim's quiver and charge you an extra $5. I would send him one of these, but he's already got one. I'll have a look, see if I can do him a little personalisation. Dad said, drove me nearly nuts, that did, Mike. That's why I don't do jokes like those anymore. Well, you never know. One day I just might. I like the jokes. They are funny. But yeah, the problem was it did get to the stage where I could never tell. I was just always assuming you was joking. And that's what's happening with Tactical tonight. In everything he writes, I can't tell whether he's being serious or not. You did get me some proper good ones. Because I must admit I can appreciate a good, when you trick someone with a good long sort of joke. Because that last one you did, they're better that you stagger them anyway. But he did one where he was doing this setup for a joke, and everyone in the chat was taking him seriously and was all discussing what he was talking about, and it was all just a setup for a fucking joke. But it was a good one. It was funny as fuck. So what's everyone got planned for tomorrow? Oh, by the way, and I might as well just advertise them while I'm here. If anyone wants them, these 4 things are for sale on coffee.com right now. So if you want one of these, they're a little bit more expensive because I have to add on about an extra £1 because of the fees. But there's 2 of these are on there, which are sew on leather like morale patches. There's 2 of them on there. This is on coffee.com, the coffee.com store. And then there's these 2 key rings. So there's that one and that one. They're on there as well. And there's also some quivers, some slings. What else is on there? But I'm being very careful on coffee. I'm not mentioning anything to do with crossbows, anything like that. Nothing. It just says key ring. It just says bolt holder. You know what I mean? There shouldn't be no issues then. That said, soft, firm knockers, you mean? That's it. Yes. That's what I find is now. That was great because everyone was talking about it. Taz said, you're not advertising them. It's for informational purposes only. Informational purposes only. Exactly. But none of the stuff I sell on any websites should have an issue anyway. It's just I think certain words are best avoided. I obviously went outside and seen a hedgehog at the front of my house. Went in and got cat food for it, but it's gone. When I went back out, spent the last 15 minutes tracking him down. We've nearly all. They reckon hedgehogs are actually becoming endangered, don't they? Or well, if not endangered, quite rare anyway. But we've always got hedgehogs here, always, every year. But I think they either live in the shed or under the Wendy house. I think they live under the Wendy house. Yeah, I quite like hedgehogs. I think they're all right. They're all right little creatures, and I would feed them and all that. But yeah, we've always got them. I think they live under the Wendy house, and they've been like living there for 20 fucking years. Breeding. We nearly had a pet hedgehog once because we found a baby hedgehog that it got his head stuck in a plastic bag, but I reckon it had cut off its it was still alive, but I reckon it had fucking fucked it up, brain damaged it because it wouldn't grow. And it just died. But I tried to fucking get that thing I tried to Can't think of a word. Nurse it back to health. I don't know. I fed the fucker. That's the closest I've ever been to knowing what it's like to have a fucking newborn baby as well. Because that thing had to be fed every 2 hours, even during the night. So a couple of little drops from a thing, and you'd have to get a wet fucking tissue and wipe its genitals to make it go to the toilet, because a hedgehog would lick it down there to make it go. Yeah, I knew what it was like to have a fucking newborn baby for about 3 days. I was fucking knackered. Getting up every 2 hours. And I don't know why it suddenly became my fucking pet. That's why I don't like pets in this house. Because as soon as some cunt brings back a stray fucking pet, suddenly it's mine, because I'm the only cunt who will look after it. When we had the fucking bird, we had a fucking female blackbird for 2 or 3 years. I had nothing to do with that bird. They just brought it back, and suddenly I was the poor cunt who had to fucking clean it out every fucking day. That's why I get a bit weird about it. There's Wendy houses are named after Wendy from Peter Pan. And that's a useless piece of information for you. I did not know that, but yeah, makes sense. That said, the poor bastard's putting up with you. Doris, have you had that pisshead again? No, just his brother killed us. Oh, fuck's sake. I often do think to myself, yeah, them poor old hedgehogs, imagine, all fucking night long. Yeah. I was going to say, I first seen it last autumn. I presume it's the same one, much smaller now after hibernation. I'll just feed it. I'm not going to give it a wank. Well, this said the one that I used to have to, yeah, it was about that big. It was a proper little baby. It was a baby hedgehog. Yeah. Yes. Apart from if I had to put a nappy on it, I would have known the full fucking. Someone said, yeah, I've got too many swords to have any pets. Pets and swords don't mix. Yeah, fucking Monty tries to get in here. We've got a dog now. That little shit tried to get in here. I don't want to get past. People, any animals and children, for some reason, when they come up here, they want to jump all over my bed for some reason. I don't know why. So yes, no. Well, you can't have children in here anyway. It's not really a child-friendly place. So I said, but I'm a certified veterinarian assistant. Are you really? I didn't know that. I did not know that. Yeah, I have a pet sword. Yeah. We want Monty. You know what I don't mean? Hang on. I might have a little clip of Monty. Let's see if I can upload a little clip of Monty quickly. It'll be a spoiler for the Spyverse thing, but let me look what I've got. I might be able to upload you a little quick. It won't be a spoiler actually, because it's just in the. It'll be a little bit of the. It's not a spoiler for it. Oh, it's not on there. Where the fuck is that then? That's weird. That's weird. No, I haven't. I've got no videos of Monty. So they're actually therapy swords. Exactly. Yeah, I thought I had a. Well, I did have a clip of Monty, but I don't know what I've done with it now. I must have deleted it. Oh, hang on. Where's videos to keep? I put it in there, haven't I? Oh no, there it is. Yeah, no, I don't know if that is or not. I'll get a video for tomorrow for you for Monty. Yeah, get a Tamagotchi. John Lloyd, how you doing, mate? He said, how about making a throwing start with a pair of scissors? That would be illegal now. You can't even fucking own the fucking things. Dan said, I wonder if that's a 7-year-old could take an emotional support sword on a plane. I don't know. Maybe. So, I suppose you could make one. You could make one, John, but yeah, probably wouldn't have to bother. Although technically that would have 2 points. I think it only becomes illegal if it has 3 points. So yeah. But 2 points is just, very fucking useless. Well, I suppose it wouldn't be useless. But I mean? I just mean if there was 2 points like that and the 2 the other side not doing anything, you've only got a 50% chance of it hitting still. Did I say what have you all got planned tomorrow? Did no one answer me? I don't know what I'm going to do. I might just have a nice lay-in. I had to go to bed earlier, though, because today I woke up at 8:30. It was early for me. So before I came on here, I had to go to bed for an hour and a half. Well, tried to anyway. Dad said, imagine if they made spirographs out of metal. It would make kids' playgrounds look like Spyroverse. You got work, have you, zombie? Oh, I know what I'll probably be doing. Planting some more fucking seeds. That because stuck in cars in garage repairs. Not getting it back till Monday. Drink feck ass.
Drink feck ass girls.
Is there any girls though? Dad said he's not doing much tomorrow. No, I might just spend the day watching a couple of films. Might film the rest of the Spyro Files thing. Oh, I've got to read that story. Actually, Zed, let me put that in that message as well. A new one, you mean, as well? Because I still need to sort of proofread the second one as well, don't I? That's sent me, Zed. Do you want me to read the new one? And then what do I need to do? Just what do I need to do? Confirm any spelling mistakes or anything, like mistakes, if there are any. That what you want me to do? Yes. No, Spyro Files, not Spyrophile. That probably is a thing, though. Yeah. No, tactical. Shit. Samurai said, tomorrow I might use my spirograph to play Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, don't be doing it and listening to that bloody Slayer backwards again. You know what happened last time. Jed said, with the new one, just proofread it for any errors. All right, Jed, all right. Then send you it back. All right. Nice one. Okay. It's Spyro Files, as in like X Files. Yes, S Files, exactly. That's what it is. It's a piss take of the X Files. It's the Spyro Files. Yeah, I know what I'm going to do tomorrow. What is the term for people who believe in the Spider-Verse? I don't know. Fucking nutters. CCC files. Maybe that might come into one of the episodes, but at the minute, is it going to be a TV series? And it's the Spyro Files, where I go and investigate a new case every week. So there may be a dedicated CCC episode. They're all going to be CCC dedicated, but maybe I'll just investigate just that. I don't know, Dan. I don't know. Maybe I have to come up with a word. It could be Spyrophile. Tactical said, I'm a Spyrophile. I like to stick my penis in glory holes. Zed said, anyone watch Wartime Stories? He had a UFO story in it. Oh, Zed, you was asking about... Oh, no, we spoke about it, didn't we? Matt Easton's new video. No, I've not seen that. Probably Spyrophiles, though. Spyrophiles, Dan. I don't know. I'll have to think of a name for it. That still shows up though. Don't tempt me, Tactical. I'll go on to the thing on it's still showing on here. Don't forget. Shall I do it to him or not? Yeah, just for a second. Brand is all. Spirophologist. Yeah, that's quite good. Spirophologist. Yeah. Mr. X said, my housemate has put me onto these Focos. Is that what it is? Reckons he could use one as a cultural thing. Right, I'll look into that. Let me just Google that quickly, Mr. X. Fucking that's like a what is that? It's like a tomahawk type thing, isn't it? Has it got more to it? It's like a tomahawk, isn't it? Wiktionary. A tomahawk type weapon, yeah, like weapon. And is that what, because of sort of, a cultural thing, he could get away with carrying one? A bit like the, like the Sikhs can carry theirs. Yeah, do you know what, Mr. X? I think you could make that easily from a hammerhead or some kind of other axe type thing. Might have a crack at one as a match with the hammerhead sticks. Only long handle. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I didn't notice that. They've got a very... Yeah, funny, I didn't notice that. They've got a very long handle, haven't they? Yeah, they've got a handle about that long. I don't know if you can see that. I ain't got the screen on, so I can see. They've got a handle about, probably like that long, ain't they? So don't call yourself Warren Clark in the Spy Files, Mike. I have plans for him. Don't worry. No, currently, my character hasn't got a name yet. I've not decided his name yet. I don't know whether to go with one of the joke names that you lot have come up with in your things, or nothing at all. Yet, maybe we'll leave it, so you never know what his name is. Bit like Inspector Morse. You never knew his name for years and years and years and years and years, did you? I don't think. Mr. X, I don't know. I think he was joking. What about being able to carry it? But no, I get you though. Inspector Mike Ross. I'm thinking about, I don't know. Yeah, that's one of them though, Tactical. I don't know. Because what have I got? PC Mike Maker, Inspector Mike Roch. Yeah. Maybe it'll just be Mike for now. And we'll leave it as a little surprise one day. What his surname is. Hunt, probably. Is it Mike Hunt? Yeah. No, I don't know. I've not actually decided what it is yet. I've not decided what his name is yet. I've got an ID card over there, though, for him, though, but it doesn't have his name on it because it's on the back side and you don't get to see the back side. Well, I've made up an actual identity card there. A bit like, well, put it this way: if you go and watch the X-Files intro, and you'll see clips of Mulder and Scully's sort of FBI IDs. Well, I've done my own Spyroverse version of that. I put a lot of shit into this. I've got to make a lot of fucking props as well. This is my favourite prop though. I didn't make this one, but I couldn't wait to get this out. And it ain't vodka in it. But every time he's drinking, he's going to be drinking out of that. That's 1.5 litre bottle of vodka. If you wonder why I look so big, yeah, it's a 1.5 litre bottle. So there are. There's his bottle he drinks from. But that's not vodka in there. Michael Michaels, Mike Malcolm, Jeff. Maybe I'll just be Mike and then put an initial afterwards, and we can leave it. You know, we can leave it up to people's imagination. And one day he hasn't got a name yet. I've not decided. Let's keep having a little discussion about the Spyroverse actually, because that'll spur me on. I might edit it tomorrow now if I get in the mood. But the thing is, I get in the mood for it really badly. And it wears off a little bit, and then it comes back. So I'm saying one day, Mike, you'll get a contract for a few million to flash out the Spyro. That's exactly. That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, I'm hoping for that one day. Yeah, I might do some more editing tomorrow. Now, I would show you some of the props, but I don't want to spoil it. Because I've got... So, there's the back of... I've turned it around now. But the back of the gory hole's just there. The green screen's up there. I've got a couple of props. I'll show you one of the props from a distance. I'm going to cover up most of it, but this is his ID card. Ivor hard on. For fuck's sake. Bunch of fucking letters. Yeah, I might do some editing tomorrow, maybe some. Because I've filmed all the bits with my face in. Because the other issue is if you're filming anything, you have to make sure you film it before you fucking your hair grows. Because obviously now my hair's too long and I've got a beard, so it wouldn't match in. Bike's over 60 bus pass. For fuck's sake. Seymour dicks. What's yours? Ivor Nasty Crotch. Ivan Nasty Crotch. Zed said, be funny if they made the books into a film, though. Who'd be cast as the voice of the Spyverse? And Arnold and Co. Exactly. Who knows? Who fucking knows? You never know, though, Zed. Zed, did I say I might start selling the books as an ebook as well? For £2.50, £3 or something. I just need to check the file again, though. Zombie Slayer said, if you wear a ski mask in all the scenes, you could film. Well, yeah, that's true. What I'm going to do, though, because what I have to often do that with other characters. So there'll be me in it. I filmed all my bits anyway where you need to see my face. It doesn't matter anyway. But yeah, good point. I'll probably be better off wearing a mask anyway. People watch this shit, I think I'm absolutely mental. But I ain't give a fuck anyway. I wouldn't do it if that bothered me. Because it's obviously comedy. Because that's the thing. A bit like with that, there was some weirdo on here taking my videos and trying to take the piss out of them. But the videos they took, most of the videos were jokes. So that'd be like getting clips of. I'm not comparing myself to this, but that'd be like getting clips of Monty Python and going, look how stupid they are. It's a fucking comedy sketch. It's supposed to be funny in the first place. You know what I mean? If to sort of take the piss out of a comedy sketch means you're a fucking retard, in all honesty. You know, because it means they don't understand that the original thing is comedy. So what was I going to say anyway? But yeah, what I have to do is there'll be me, and if I have another character, they've got to be done in silhouette with a voice change. You know, it's because it's me still. Yeah, but I need another character. So what I might do, I've had an idea of doing a, Danger Mouse. You know the baddie in that you only ever see from behind with the arms over the You only ever see them from behind. You only see the arm, or you only see the arm. I'm going to do something like that, but it's not the baddie. That it's going to be my boss who sends me the information. He's going to be filmed from behind, like in an office sort of thing. I still need to do that, but that doesn't matter what I look like anyway. So I said Sean Bean could be Arnold. He could be in every single. He could be in every single one of them, couldn't he? He played villains before, and he's good at dying. Samurai Bird said, "I heard you can contact Spy vs. Demons with an Etch-a-Sketch." That's if you're skillful enough to do a spiral pattern on an Etch-a-Sketch. There you go. Still got to be a spiral. If you're skillful enough to do a fucking spiral and an Etch-a-Sketch, I dread to think what kind of things you'd open there. Yeah. Luckily, that's very, 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 very rare because most people struggle to just even do a fucking square on them bloody things. I phoned the local pub when that came out, and the barmaid fell for it. What one? I don't know now. That was Mike. You could find out the baddies work for the evil Hasbro. Exactly. But yeah, this first episode, it'll be. I need to do another character that'll be my boss. Each episode, he sends me the info for that case. So the Spyro Files is. It starts off with the intro, then I'll get sent a case. I won't tell you how because that's part of a sort of joke for it. And I get sent the case. I then review the case, and then I go and investigate it. And then at the end, I put it into the Spyro Files. Yeah. So once I've done the first one, we can come up with other ideas. But the good thing with this though, it could be a million different things. You could do fucking hundreds and hundreds of these, because it's just little episodes of investigating a new thing. So each time, people could just think of another idea. Oh yeah, that'd be a good case. That'd be a good case, or whatever. But at the minute, there's no info on who's started this, who's doing. Well, we know it's Hasbro, don't we? Hasbro started it. Yeah. I'm unaware how long this first episode will be, though. I don't reckon they'll be long. Dad said you should have a poster of a Spyro pattern on it, and I want to believe under it. I might try and do something like that. I'll put that in my little thing because I did think about something like that. The only problem is some things are a bit difficult to do due to a lot of the backgrounds I do have to be green screens, but I could still probably fit that in. What was I just about to search? Fuck! I was just about to look something up and I forgot now. I still think Hungry Hippos is part of Spyro. That's conspiracy. Oh god. James says Spyro voices has to be Alan Rickman. That's it, Dad. I know. He has his poster, don't he? Saying, yeah, I want to believe. Steve said theme tune for the movie series, etc. Yeah, that that is a good idea, but the problem is you'd get copyrighted for that every time. So I want this to be as little copyrighted as possible. So yeah, that would be. I'll think about that. But the problem is, it would get it copyrighted every single time. So I'll have to see. I'll have to see about that. Oh, I was going to see how long I think this video might be. Let me just have a look a minute. I might be able to work out how many. No, I've got a feeling it'll be about 10, 12 minutes. Right, Pete, but that is perfect song for it, but it's the copyright issue for it. Sorry, I just hit the mic then. See you later, Mr. X. Good night, mate. You all right, Pete? Play nice now. Cheers, mate. See you later, Mr. X. I'll be on for a little bit more, maybe 15 minutes. But yeah, that would be the perfect music. It's just because of the fucking copyright issue. Makes it a bit of an issue. But that is good. That's what Tactical Used On is. I've just had to, what I've done at the minute, I just get in sort of generic music that has a bit of a spiral theme to it if I can, or just something that's not necessarily spiral theme, but just I'm trying to get music that sounds a little bit sort of 1980s action type of music. You know what I mean? That sort of stupid, sort of actiony, funky kind of 80s music that a lot of TV shows used to have, that kind of stuff. So it'll give it a bit of a funny sort of, you know, even the music will be a little bit funny. Give it a, you know what I mean? They don't you? Yeah, how's your dad doing, Pete? You all right? Spin doctors. Yeah, good idea. But he seems tired and a little bit confused today. Maybe he's tired. I had people around to fit a stair rail and shower handle. Yeah, it's probably that, Pete. It's probably just a hard day. You know what I mean? Hard day for him. What have you been doing today, Peach? You been at work or anything? You've seen this, haven't you? Only one issue. There's a little bit of grit in the Kydex sheath that I can't get out, and it's gradually giving itself its own fucking natural fuller. Although, though, if it does it enough, that might actually just polish it up nicely. I'm not bothered by that though, but yeah, not a lot I can do. I've run water through it. I've put cardboard in it and kept putting it in and out. Thank you, Preach. I was happy with it. Closest I'll get to the cold steel version. Samurai said, if it helps, I do a spot-on imitation of Kermit from Leslie Nielsen. Because when I do the actual Spyroverse movie, I want some of you lot to be in it, and you can just film your stuff at home. Oh shit, Peach, that would have been perfect, wouldn't it? Both after that, I might still be able to do something where I get an imprint, and then put that in some, get like a wax print of it and send you that. That would still work, wouldn't it? Samurai, yeah, when I do the film, and actually when I do later episodes of this, if I start getting into it and need other actors, I might start sending, if people want to, you film it at home, and you could do voiceovers for bits or, scenes, because most of the scenes, I could work it out that you don't need to even be in a green screen. Just any generic wall would do. And what you could do is take a picture of the wall, send me that, and I could green screen me, so it looks like I'm in the same room as you. You know what I mean? But yeah, would you join in? Would you, James? Nice one. But the film 100, definitely. I'm definitely getting other people in it. And I reckon later on I'll probably get people in this series eventually. Because if people actually enjoy it, I'll do it more often and try and make it as good as possible. So he said the best weapons to kill a Spyro demon I hear is a tin can alley rifle. It fires a special light that kills the demonic darkness. Yeah, maybe light guns. Maybe light guns. Thank you, Samurai. He said I'll help in anyway. Yeah, I'll definitely with the movie, 100%. Definitely, I'm going to have other people in it. But yeah, I reckon with this TV series, I love a TV series. Eventually, we'll have more. The episodes will get longer, and we'll start having more actors in it. Maybe this first thing will be the pilot episode. Pete said we can think of something as long as it's not too thin, being aluminium and all that. Oh, exactly. But yeah, I reckon you could probably press that into sand, and then I could make it in wax and send you the wax version. But no, that's a good point. Yeah, I never thought of that. It didn't cross my mind, to be honest. Dad said, you want something eerie for it, Mike? Something like Dance Macabre. Yeah, well, yeah, I get your point there. I was trying to, with this, the music's done now, though, it's too late now, but I could always do something more darker and eerier for the end. I've got something for the credits, and I've already done the credits. I've actually done the credits. The credits are done. Not the credits, the opening titles. The opening titles are done. I could probably do some music for the end credits still. But as I say, you've got to be careful. I want as little copyright shit in it as possible. But I know you're just saying something like that. But yeah. I would show you like the I'd show you. Well, if anyone wants to, no, I won't yet. It'll be ready soon. Give me a couple of weeks. I might finish filming all the bits tomorrow now. I just need to film. I need to film a bit of me at a desk, doing some work at a desk. I need to film another bit that I won't say. I need to film a couple of bits in the toilets, where the gory hole is. There's a lot of editing though. I can play YouTube videos in a stream. Yeah, I can, James. I can, yeah. I can. Spilot episode, exactly. I said, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It should be great. It'll be something different, put it that way. I have got a good thing. This will be a little bit of a spoiler for an upcoming video to do with it, but part of the opening scenes, I've told you before, I was influenced by Garth Marenghi's Dark Place and the X-Files. Garth Marenghi's Dark Place in particular, anyway, has scenes that actually aren't in the TV series, but they're just sort of funny sort of scenes. But one of the scenes has Monty in it, and which is our dog. So I might incorporate Monty into some of these films, but in the introduction bit, Monty's actually a baddie. He's chasing me. He's hunting me. So I might do an origin episode of how Monty got captured, turned bad, and then how I rescued him after he tries to kill me and turned him good. And then he becomes part of the Spyverse, I won't say their name, but part of the Spyverse team. And then because I'm going to make his fur on his back looks like it's got spirals on it. And what that means, he can still infiltrate the bad places because they still think he's an evil Spyro dog, but he's not really. Yeah, these are my plans. Whether I'll be able to pull this shit off, I don't know. The good thing with Monty, though, if you want him to sort of bite your hand, that's really easy to do. If you want him to tear something up, that's really easy to do. So I could easily get him to sort of pretend he's biting me. I say bite your hand. He likes to sort of put his mouth around your hand, but he don't bite you. So I think I could pretty easily do fake videos of like Monty attacking me. Because that's what he does anyway. Dad said more Spyroverse. Banko's my subscriber count. Exactly. You never know. I might get more in a different way. The thing is, it can't hurt anyway. It can't hurt. James said one of my old movies is on YouTube. The Hanging Tree, a Nigel Neal story. I did the music to it. Check it out. A million years old now. All right. I probably won't play that tonight, but do you want me to play it tomorrow? All right, nice. 9 minutes, 44 seconds long. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yes, come up with it. Yeah, a short horror I made about the witch trials. That looks quite good. I don't think it'd be on that kind of quality because I'm the only actor in it and I can't act to save my fucking life. This is how Monty gets sucked into the Spyverse. Doggone. I don't know yet. I don't know, but I think he probably got. I don't think he went down the Spyroverse. You know, a Spyro. Yeah, I don't think he went into the Nether regions, but I reckon they might have captured him, made him look at spirographs, you know, spyro patterns, until it made him evil, and then he attacks people like me. Yeah, I'm being chased by him in one scene. James, you could make Spyro stars, ninja stars from Spyro. I was going to say I've already got them, but I haven't got them in here. James, you can play it anytime. I'll play that one. I've got it open at the minute. It's not black and white, but it's sort of the brownie black and white, any whatever you call it, sepia. Yeah, I've got it on here. Yeah, a short horror I made about the witch trials. Nice one. I'll watch that. Yeah, the Spyro Files is going to be comedy, comedy gore. Samurai said I could do a kids in the hall thing, dressed up like horribly disguised female scientists. Talks about the Spyro. Definitely, I'm up for that. You do anything you want. But yeah, don't film it until I'm ready, because otherwise I'd sort of have to work around what you film. But I'm up for anything. I'll get some characters for people. Or when I get some more ideas, I'll say, oh, I need this character, and I need you to do, I need you to say something along these lines. James, I just had an idea. Spyro State. Fuck's sake, you can film that. Put on your channel. Spyro State prostate exam, and when they put the camera up your poop chutes, the doctor sees spirals and bang, he vanishes. Actually, the thing is, I suppose I could do implied. So yeah, bloke bend over, trousers started to get pulled down, and you cut away. Oh god, maybe the camera after it. Don't show it going in, but once it's in a tunnel. Yeah, so it's trying to think of these ways to fucking film these things. Taxel said, I do mean prison guard. Well, where's that? You put another comment on there. Singh said, you should train Monty to be a sniffer dog, then take him to the local park to find hidden weapons, drug stashes. He might be able to do that, He might be able to. Technically, he's the kind of dog that could. Whether he would, I don't know. It's a different story. There's a trouble with things about witches. Always gets confused trying to work out which witch is which. That's so. Right, I'm going to have to go off in a minute because it's 12:15 and I can hear people going to bed. Yeah, cheers everyone. I've appreciated that. That's been good, and it's got me back in the mood for the Spyverse. So I think I'll finish that tomorrow. I'll finish all the filming anyway, and then I mean I play a prison guard. Yeah, I reckon I'll finish off the filming tomorrow and start editing all that together. I want it to be at least 10 minutes long. I don't want it any shorter than 10 minutes. It's too short. But I'll have to see what happens. But I can always have bits. No, I reckon it'll easily be 10 minutes long, actually, saying that. And these ain't going to be massively involved things. You know, I've never done any fucking film training or anything. And yeah, it's just me doing it as a laugh, really. But and the one thing I can't do is act at all. But that's why I try to do things so I'm not in it too much. Yes, buy some crinkle cut chips. What I might do though, I did think of a good scene. This will be a spoiler for it, but I'm gonna do so. My character is disgusted by anything crinkle cut. That would make him sick if he saw crinkle cut chips. So I've got there's a good joke I could do with that, with puking up. Yeah, I've seen it in something else. I'm not having a drink tomorrow, Steve, but good night, mate. James said, just put some slow motion of tactical knockers when it's on the beach. Make it longer. And the funny thing is, Garth Marenghi's Dark Place, there's a joke in that where he says that they had to start doing slow motion bits because the episodes weren't long enough. Oh, Christ. Right, cheers for watching, everyone. Appreciate it. I better go off because it's 12:15. Right, see you all tomorrow, same time. I think we have a good day tomorrow, or whatever you're doing. Yeah, thank you for watching. See you later. And thank you, everyone who supported. You're massive help. See you later, everyone. Good night. Thanks for watching. See you later.